It's like 1:30 right now. Just got up and I had the craziest hunt. I just got up in this tree and I just was attaching my camera onto my tree arm here, and I didn't have it tightened down yet, and I heard something coming, and you know it's a deer, and so I hurried up and I tightened it down and I looked over, and there's a big buck standing at like 70 yards, and he starts coming my way. My bow is still on the ground, and so I start cranking on my pull-up rope, and I'm snapping branches like crazy trying to get this thing up, and he stops and he looks right at me. And he stares at me for like 10 seconds and then just starts coming again. So I just crank up my bow, snapping branches. I get it up, I take the pull-up rope off, I throw it down, I put an arrow on, I grab my release, clip it on there, I pull back, and he's at 30 yards facing me, and then he looks back up at me. And then he ends up looking down, comes right underneath me and walks up the hill right where I walked up this hill, didn't smell me, and I just put one through his heart, and I watched him fall. And it is a stud. I think it's a big 10-pointer, and I am fired up. We are here in Calhoun County, Illinois, on Hayden's grandparents' farm, and we came down here on a mission to get some meat. We normally are just buck hunters this time of year, but we decided that we wanted to go ahead and get some does on the ground, so we came out here. And we have 4 of us today, and we all spread out throughout this farm. And Hayden told me on the walk-in, he said, you know what, one of us might just mess around and get a big one. Well, he was right. And the craziest thing, on this date last year, I killed my buck cluster, November 11th. How about that? Yes! Holy smokes. But I called my dad. He's one of us, one of the guys we have with us today, him and Jordan Hurst. And he's actually going to get down and come over here and help me with it, because I saw him fall, and I'm pretty excited, and I'm not too worried about the does anymore. So we're going to go ahead and go check that thing out. Yes! November 11th is my lucky day. Yes! Thank you, Lord. Yes! Well, I just got out of the stand. My dad, who was hunting not too far from me, he went ahead and came over here and met me. That's where I was sitting. This is where I shot him. Let's go find him. There he is, right there in the ditch. Yes. Oh, God. That is awesome. Wow. Well, here he is. Just got him drug out to the field. Luckily, the fellow that farms this place came and met us at the truck, and he was nice enough to come help us get it drug out of here. But what a crazy hunt. We did a hanging hunt today. I took my muddy vantage point with the pro climbing sticks and got up in the tree. And I just got in there, I was fastening down the camera and heard him coming, looked up, and there he was at 69 yards. I'm sure that he thought I was a buck rubbing on the trees as much noise as I was making. The tree that I had picked out in there had a lot of buck brush around it, so it was a lot of noise in there, but I couldn't be happier. This was a successful hanging hunt on a property here in Calhoun County, Illinois. It's actually Hayden's grandparents, so thanks to them for letting us come out here. And that was my first deer with my new Storm arrows, and I hit it high shoulder and it went through and hit the hearts. It's pretty cool.